Hello and welcome, my chirps. How you doing on this fantastic day? Today I've got some BlOoNs Monkey City for you, and we're almost done with our OcToPuS in the DaRk series. We're going to start with this quick tile right here. It's a grouped BFB, and we might not have to make it all the way to the DDT. We might not even have to do the second grouped DDT tile. We're going to have to wait and see. We're almost done clearing out all of the black. Even if I can just see what type of tile it is, I consider that basically cleared out. So let's do a fun little way. Let's do it with the MoNkEy Ace, man. We're gonna put him on circle path. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Sadly, he flew away. Hopefully, he'll come back in time. There we go. All right. So he did. He did indeed come back in time. But we got the third tier MoNkEy Ace right from the start. Yeah, it's awesome. So today I wanted to relate with you guys a little bit because everybody can relate with candy. How can you not relate to candy? Everybody loves candy, especially when you're a kid. I mean, I don't know, but for me, I remember like some of my favorite memories were when I got taken to the mall, and my grandma used to take us to the candy store, and she used to be like, yeah, you can get whatever you want, and I'd be like, oh. And me being a good kid, I was not like, oh my god, grab 5 pounds of candy. I was like, she said we can get whatever we want. I don't want to I don't want to break her trust and get too much. So I was always very, very cautious with how much candy I would pick out. I would get a normal amount. I would get probably like half a pound of candy or something like that. And when you're a kid, I mean, I'm talking small. When I was like 5, 6, 7, and I was allowed to get whatever candy I want, and I got to pick a half a pound of candy, like relative to my body size, that is a lot of candy. Trust me on that. But that was like my favorite memory as a kid. Some of my favorite memories as a kid was just going to the candy store. When she took us to the arcade and the candy store, it was like, oh, my favorite things ever in the world combined together. Oh my god. So anyways, I'm being the greediest man in the entire history of the world right now. Still have 0 lead popping power, very little BoAp popping power, and we are honestly doing okay. I don't really understand how this is working. I really don't. So there we go. We see the first MoAp coming out. We're gonna get a quick this guy. We're gonna get a quick ninja. We're gonna go bam shazam. We're gonna put him right in the middle here as well. I'm gonna put him on strong, and I'm gonna have to use some sets of road spikes really quick. So we're gonna go quick sets of road spikes, and now hopefully this will be enough. If not, we're gonna have to pile a few more sets of road spikes here in the end. But I don't think it's gonna be too many more. I mean, yeah, maybe a few. 1, 2. Okay, 2 more sets is all that it was required. Yay! But now we got some lead popping power, we've got 2 delicious banana farms, we got 2 MoNkEy Aces flying all over the place. I'm feeling pretty darn good. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling pretty darn good. Then every time I say that, I of course lose lives. I'm like, no, Chris, you suck. Chris, you suck. What are you doing over there? Alright, so you guys are awesome. What do you think we should do next? Do you think we should get a ninja, or do you think we should get, our MoNkEy Ace flown in here? You know what? You guys are right. We need to get the ninja. The ninja definitely. BlOON Jitsu. Get him flowing. Get him going. Get so much more destruction here with this in. And oh goodness, look at that, man. That yellow balloon would have snuck right through if we didn't end up using that set of road spikes. Would have lost the lives. Would have been literally the end of the world right there. 2012 has erupted. So, do you guys remember when 2012, there was like that big thing happening? I used to remember that I legit had people that like legit thought that the world was going to end on 2012, and I was like, are you serious, man? Are you serious? Come on. That doesn't make any sense. I remember back in the day when I was 9 years old when the year 2000 happened, the new millennium happened, and I still remember a lot of regular, like normal people were freaking out thinking the Y2K was going to happen. What's the Y2K, you might ask? Yeah, that's a good question. The Y2K was when all the planes were going to fly out of the sky, all of the mechanical stuff was going to stop working. It was just going to there was like some real scare over there because they thought that like a lot of the computers and everything weren't designed to like have the word 2000 in them, so they were all just gonna like break. They thought that like once you hit after 1999, like they're just done. They can't do anything anymore. And I was like, what? Even as a 9-year-old kid, I'm like, I was getting kind of afraid because legit people were like kind of freaking me out. They're like, yeah, we don't know. Maybe the planes will fall out of the sky. Maybe all this stuff will happen. And they legit believed it. It wasn't like that they were joking with me or messing with me or anything like that. They legit believed it. It made me a little bit afraid that it might happen. And that made me actually like the show Futurama. I actually really started liking the show Futurama, mainly for one of those reasons, that I was like, oh, this is like the end of the world right here. And I really like that show. It actually did come out in 1999, right when like the new millennium was happening, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. And I really liked the show Futurama. That was one of my favorite shows growing up. I wasn't a big South Park fan for a little while. I wasn't a big Family Guy fan. I wasn't a big Simpsons fan. In fact, a lot of people love The Simpsons. I never really got into it. I don't know why. I just never was. So we're actually going to try and sell this stuff. And we're going to try and get this guy right here. He's just a few dollars away. There we go. Alright, we got the Spectre flowing. So we had to sell a bunch of stuff, but we got him going. Even if we had to, we would have sold our third tier banana farms. It would have been a big deal. Would have been just a little bit of selling in here. Would have been totally fine. But there's a lot of ways the world could end. And I'm telling you, there's no way we're going to guess when it's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe a gamma ray burst will wipe us all out. Maybe a crazy sickness will just bloop, pop into us and kill us all. I don't know how we're gonna die. I don't like to think that we're all going to die. I really hope that it's not going to be soon. But you just don't know. I think that everything's going to be fantastic. Life is going to be amazing. Life is going to be perfect, and everybody's going to be happy for the rest of their lives. Yay! That's what we like to think about. No point being a negative Nancy, thinking the world's going to end. No, that's just silly. Alright, but that also does not mean that you need to live like, every day is your last. A lot of people say that, and I'm like, no, why would you do that? Don't ever live like every day is your last. That's just silly. You gotta plan, you gotta save money, you gotta do things that, will prepare you for later in life when you probably will need a lot of the things that you prepared for. Otherwise, you're not going to be very happy when you're older. It's sad. And of course, I'm not talking about when you're 9 years old, you need to prepare and plan everything for the rest of your life. No, that's not the case. But when you're my age, you can't just say, I'm going to go out and party every day. Screw my job, screw money. I don't need any of that nonsense. I'm just going to live off the land forever. Yeah, right. Alright. Sounds perfect, huh? So when it was back to candy, I got on some really weird little dialogues right there. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just freaking out today, dude. Freaking out. Back to candy. What's your guys' favorite candy? My personal favorite candy is Snickers. I like Snickers. If you have peanut allergy, I feel bad for you that you can't have Snickers. I assume that you can't eat any nuts. But Snickers are basically my favorite candy, but it's weird because Milky Ways are basically Snickers without the nuts, but I don't like Milky Ways. It's like the nuts really do add that flavor that you need to combine it all together and make it all delicious. Though, my second favorite candy is probably Reese's. I like the chocolatey, nutty, peanut buttery types of candies. So if you guys have any suggestions for me about weird candies that are really, really good that might not be that well known, I'd like to hear about them. I also really, really like sour gummy worms. The weird thing is I rarely ever eat the sour gummy worms. Because if I ever buy them from the store, I know I'm going to eat them all really, really fast. Like, one day I'm just going to eat all the sour gummy worms. So usually I can hold myself back and say, Chris, you don't need to eat a pound of sour gummy worms today. So let's not buy the sour gummy worms. We don't want you getting too fat over there. I weighed myself the other day, and I weigh more than I'd want to. I weigh about 160 pounds. And don't get me wrong, that's not that much. I mean, especially for my height, I'm 5'11", 160 pounds. That seems like a pretty reasonable amount. I think everybody would say that's a pretty standard amount of weight for me. Yeah, that's alright, makes me pretty happy. But I used to be a lot less. I used to be like a standard 145, 150, and I would much rather be 150 pounds. I don't know where all the weight came from. I really don't. I don't feel that fat. I mean, of course, I'm probably a little bit chubbier than I used to be. I don't feel all that much fatter. I think it must be more like muscles, which I guess makes me feel kind of good. But if I'm eating all this candy all the time, who knows what it really is? Alright, so we're going to pile a couple more ninjas in here. I'm going to basically use them for my Oh My God popping power. This is a grouped BFB tile, though, so we have to worry mostly about the BlOON popping power. But luckily, we've got 2 banana farms over here, so we can easily sell these guys and get some pretty chunky, delicious grouped popping power over here. So let's do that right around now. So we go boom, boom, boom. I sold my ninja, by the way. That was actually on purpose. Believe it or not, I didn't do that on accident, even though that seems pretty likely for Chris to do something like that on accident. And I just went crazy with the Spectres. I got probably the most that I've ever had on this map. I don't know if that's legit the most I've ever had, but I feel like this is a really good combo. The ninjas are really good for the Moabs, and the Spectres just own the BlOONs. So you don't even really need to put these guys on strong. Just because they're on first, the Spectres will destroy all the BlOONs so fast that they'll just keep hitting the Moab class BlOONs anyways. So it's not even that big of a deal. But we're in round 29. We only got 1.5 rounds to go, and I'm feeling good about this one. Whoop-she-doop-diddle-diddly-doo. Look at that swirly-whirly gumdrop action right there. I don't know why, but I really like the word swirly-whirly gumdrop. They rhyme, and they're sweet. And who doesn't like things that rhyme and that are both sweet and they rhyme? That's why it's rock solid, baby. Rock solid. Alright, we held back the BlOONs. Time to go back and collect our reward. What do we get? Alright, so we get a MoNkEy knowledge pack. That's pretty nice. And now, can we see all of the tiles? I believe we can indeed kind of see all of the tiles. I mean, technically, yes, I can see all this. So this is... Yeah, we did it. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, we got it. Alright. That is... Alright. We did it. Alright, we did it. We did it. We did it. So this entire area, even though not perfect, is officially de-blackified. I know that sounds kind of bad. It sounds like it's a mean thing. And no, I'm not racist. I'm not trying to say that black people are evil or bad or anything like that, or we need to get rid of them out of our land. But black areas where we can't see anything, yeah, we don't want that. We want to illuminate it with beautiful light. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to start over here now. I'm going to do an extra tile, and we're going to go diagonal. I'm going to go like boop, boop, boop. Pop 3 little diagonals over that way. I'm going to pop like 2 diagonals this way, maybe even 1. Or do I even need to? No, we got all this unlocked. I don't even need to go that way. Oh man, I'm doing really good so far. Yeah, I think the best thing for me to do though is to go diagonal. Maybe like 2 tiles, maybe 3. And this, honestly, this area in general is just not that bad. I can do a couple diagonals this way and then just go straight down, and we're pretty much done. So this is going to go by very, very quickly. This is one of the hardest ones. We already did some of the hardest ones for sure. So let's do it. Let's go diagonal. Oh, and we get the same map though. That's kind of lame. Alright, whatever. We'll hardcore it this time. Ooh, yeah! We're gonna hardcore it? Let's do it. So let's do more banana farms this time. I'm gonna go banana farm crazy. I'm not gonna do a MoNkEy start, though. I'm gonna do a ninja start. So, this is gonna be very, very greedy-tastic. Come on, give me bananas. Bananas! Now, I am not gonna try for no lives lost, though. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm just gonna try and beat it and have some fun doing it. So we're gonna go like this, put a ninja here. And I am going to get at least a 1-0 over here, and then we can start upgrading our ninja quite a bit. You know what? I might restart. Because that's just no. All right, let's restart really quick. That's pretty bad. So let's not go that crazy with the banana farms. Let's get 2 1-0s instead. We'll go like that. We can get a spike factory instead and a ninja. So now this time, I guess we can go no lives lost, or at least try to go no lives lost. It'll be a lot simpler without going a 2-0 banana farm right from the get-go. I mean, obviously, that's pretty greedy right there. Oh man, Chris, you greedy son of a gun, you. Try to get as many nanners as you possibly can. Alright, so we're going to get... I don't know, I still want to get that 2-0 banana farm, though, dude. Oh my goodness, get it, Chris. Get it. Go get it. I really sound like I'm talking to my dog over here. So I always, whenever I want her to go get something, or like I want her to, you know, play or fight or run around or chase a bird or chase a rabbit, I'm like, get it, go get it. That's how I say it. She's actually very, very cute. She's actually sleeping underneath me right now. How cute is that? Sleeping underneath me right now. She's laying upside down. She's got a sock. She's laying in a sock. She's got her little paw wrapped around my my laptop power cord. So, of course, I hope that she doesn't rip that out by dreaming and running and going. because that's what she does. She cries like that. Her little rears. Now, of course, I am a very greedy guy, so we might have to be a little bit careful here. It's a lot of BlOoNs. A lot of BlOoNs. Not that strong of a ninja. Got. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I road spiked. I road spiked a lot. All right, so let's do it, man. Let's go. Let's go high level ninja now. But of course, we can worry about the lead BlOoNs when they come. Hopefully, my micro is good enough here. So let's get the wizard. I'm actually gonna put him right here. I'll put him on strong. Let's get a 1-0 though. Oh god, I upgraded him at the worst time. Oh god, we're gonna have to pineapple. Pineapple. Alright, he got him. Actually reached across the other side. Oh no, 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 no. Oh goodness gracious. Oh god, this is real bad. Real bad. Oh goodness. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Chris, what are you gonna do? Let's use some of these. We're out of money. We're out of money. Alright, so 25 for 50. Okay, that, yeah. Alright, so that was really bad. That was really bad. Regrow leads are Chris's worst enemy today. We just lost over 100 lives. But, you know what, we're down, but we're not out for the count. We got 10 seconds to get up, we got back up, and we're ready to get back into this fight. We're ready to jump back in it. No, I'm not. I'm not ready to jump back in this fight. Oh, I never got the 3rd tier ninja. Oh. Goodness gracious, this is really, really bad. I'm actually a bit surprised that we're still alive, though. I totally thought I had the 3rd tier ninja already, and I was waiting to get the 4th tier. I just need to save up the money for it, but no, I was stupid. I didn't do that. And we already spent, I don't even know, what are we at on road spikes right now? 180 or something like that? We already spent like 30 sets of road spikes. Ridiculous like that. There is a lot of regos over. So this hardcore tile is really hardcore. It really is. The only good thing that we have going right now is the fact that we do have 2 banana farms still going, still flowing, and still giving us money. Alright, so let's get the lightning. I feel like those lead BlOoNs will be much less problematic once we finally get the lightning. Freaking out a little bit, man. I'm freaking out a little bit. But personally, I don't really like hard candies. So I totally forgot. What are you doing? What are we doing? I'm doing a really bad job overall. 50 lives, 55 lives. We're still going. Alright. I totally forgot to get the distraction, and that caused some pretty big issues for me. And I'm still getting greedy up in here, getting banana farms and stuff. That's what we call a silly little day. Silly little person. Silly little time. I'm not a big fan of gobstoppers ever since the one time that I bit a gobstopper and I just about cracked my tooth that hurt really, really bad. There's also this other time, actually. I went to Galena. Yeah, I went to Galena. It's in Illinois. It's kind of a nice place. Kind of fun. And we went to this like candy shop, and they had a giant jawbreaker, and it wasn't the biggest I ever saw, but I was like, hey, that actually seems like it's doable. I could actually do that jawbreaker. So I spent the entire day on the ride home trying to get through that jawbreaker, lick it down to nothingness, and I couldn't do it. I felt defeated. My tongue started to hurt. I was like, I'm getting a sugar high. There's way too much sugar in this thing. My tongue started to hurt. It started to taste not so good anymore. I'm like, it feels like it's getting moldy and stuff like that. So I feel defeated by that jawbreaker, and I still feel like, man, oh man, I wish that jawbreaker just didn't exist. This day, defeated. So sad. So sad. Alright, so now the question arises. Chris, what are you going to do with all that money over there? You're saving up a big chunk of money. Yes, I am, and I'm saving up for one specific reason. We're going to go bam. We're going to go bam. We're going to go whoosh, and we're going to go ka-cha-cha-cha. So now we got a Spectre. So again, I'm doing a fairly similar strategy to what we did last time. Did a little bit differently this time. I did not start off with the MoNkEy. Instead, I actually started off with a Banana Farm Ninja combo, which honestly I feel like is more effective. If you're noticing, I'm having a lot more issues this game because it's hardcore. That's the main issue, is the hardcore problem. Yeah. But the next thing I'm actually going to get is, believe it or not, I'm going to go for the 4th tier Banana Farm. I felt like I did a smart thing there. I actually sold this Banana Farm so I could put this one inside the range of the Monkey Village. So I got both these guys inside the range of the Monkey Village. So, that will hopefully help us out in the long run. Oh my god, I just realized I have to leave soon. Holy bejesus, man. Holy bejesus. I gotta leave in about 7 minutes. I'm actually going out to dinner with my friends. So hopefully we can finish this thing in time. You know what? It's not like a necessity that I like have to leave right here, right now, but I really want to. Not now, but I want to leave soon. You know, I actually want to be there on time. I hate getting there late because then they order all the food without me, and I feel silly just walking in there and being like, "I'll order my food now, please." Like, oh, okay. Now we have to order. We have to get you on the same tab on a different table and a different note at a different time. What the heck is going on here? I'm just weird like that. I really don't like being out of place. I like to have everything just running very, very smoothly. I like to be on time. I like to do everything just the right way. I'm a straight shooter. What was that movie where they had the girl who could curve bullets? I think it was a girl. She could curve the bullets. What was that? She moved her wrist to the side and like curve bullets, and they actually tested it out to see if that would work, and it totally didn't. You know, it's a really cool idea. Don't get me wrong. Really cool idea. It just didn't work at all. I feel like I am the exact opposite of that. I'm the straight shooter. I'm the guy who, you know, I get in my sniper rifle, I shoot from 25 miles away, Coriolis effect, and everything else, man. I'm just like, guess what? I'm going to aim like 50 feet in the air, because guess what? It's just going to go, like, the bullet's going to go straight up like a giant trajectory, come down like a cannonball, right into my enemy's face. Does that mean? You can call it the BlOoNs face? Yeah, let's just say it's the BlOoNs face. Alright. You know, everything is good and gold now. So I went with a double Spectre strategy again, but this time I'm actually using monkey villages. So I'm going to use, I'm going to get a lot of monkey aces. So let's go like that. I think we're going to do the exact same things last time. It actually worked very, very good. It was a bunch of ninjas in the front, with a bunch of specters in the back, or kind of in this middle area, I guess. I don't even know where the back is to this level. The back is basically the front, so that's kind of weird, I suppose. We need to get more. We need to get more. I don't know. I don't feel safe at the moment. Even with my banana farm pouring out $475 per crate, I just don't feel like we're going to have an easy time against these guys. We're hardcore. We're hardcore parkour. Jumping up on walls, jumping down walls, and doing all that fun stuff. I actually felt very parkour when I went rock climbing. Rock climbing is very, very fun, by the way. If you have never done it, I highly recommend trying to do it. I remember seeing these kids were trying to do it, and they were actually doing a pretty good job, but then I realized that there was like 50 pounds of like upward force going against them. So like when I'm doing that, like I'm still lifting up 110 pounds of my weight. So don't get me wrong, that's still helping me, right? But that's only like a third of my weight. Whereas these kids, man oh man, they weigh probably 60 pounds. So they very, very easy. They're just like, oh, I'm just lift up 10 pounds. I can lift it up with my peely little fingers right there. Go all the way up to the top. I was like, I felt cheated. I'm like, I wish they could give me 150 pounds of force upwards. Just lift 10 pounds. I could just like jump up to the top and just grab it. It'd honestly be really cool if that could happen. Really cool. Alright, so we're almost at that point, guys. We want to upgrade up our monkey village over here. So don't forget, the monkey village is actually a fairly important thing to upgrade. Look how fast it's twirling. Oh my goodness. I feel like the monkey aces help out so much when you finally get to this point of the game. Even against all my gods and everything, they're stronger, they're better. So try and get the monkey ace upgrades. Now we can sell this banana farm, and with the rest of our money, we're just going to get Moab Pop Power. So I'm going to get a few ninjas. Get like 3 of them. I'll get, what's another good Moab Pop Power tower? Let's get a Super Monkey to Robo Plasma. Oh man, I can't even afford. I only got a Robo Monkey. I can't even get a Robo Plasma. I guess the money wasn't as amazing as I thought it was. But it doesn't even matter. We owned the BlOoNs. We took them down homeward bound, $1,490, and I'm feeling good. So it looks like we're gonna have to do at least one more of these guys. I believe. Yeah, I cannot see whatever this tile is right here. So, and this tile right here. So, we'll go diagonal one more time. And that's probably going to be it for this little area right here. Then we can hop on over here and just work our way down the little area right here and be done with it. So anyways, that is all I'm going to have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button for me. That'd be awesome. And have a super duper delicious day.